Hey everybody, it's Carnivore Queen Melanie. I hope you're having a good evening. I wanted to do a video today on some of the worst medical advice I've ever been given. I can only think right now of two major things that I've got to share with you because they're just so ridiculous. But I really want to find out who else out there has been given just some of the worst medical advice. So I want to start my video with the first story. I was having horrible, I've always had horrible gut issues. I've had a diagnosis of irritable bowel syndrome. I've had endoscopies. I've had colonoscopies. I've had everything done. They want to do like a swallow test and all this stuff. And, I was definitely one of those people that was on Prilosec and taking Tums every day and Imodium AD and just, I had all kinds of health or gut issues. So I went to one of the top doctors in the city, one of the top gastrointestinal doctors. And he told me, this is after having a lot of these tests run, and all these tests showed nothing was wrong with me, by the way. Like nothing. I was even tested for celiac disease, and that was negative. He said, you can just take Imodium AD every day. I said, what do you mean? Like, forever? And he's like, yeah, you can take one every day for the rest of your life to keep you from having the diarrhea and, just irritable bowel symptoms. And I was like, that doesn't sound good. Years down the road, I would finally figure out that the carnivore diet completely healed my gut health and restored my gut health. And I don't need to take anything for my stomach anymore. I used to have to take digestive enzymes and probiotics, all kinds of stuff. So that was one of the first, worst pieces of advice or just worst advice in general, medical advice that I got from a doctor. Then the second one was, I was 8 months pregnant and I got really sick and nobody knew what it was. And it was some sort of virus. And this is back in 2019, winter of 2019. I think it was December. I went to an immediate care center because I could not breathe anymore. I just could not breathe out of my nose or anything. I was just so congested, so sick. And of course, they test me for the flu and they're like, that's negative. So it's just some virus. We don't know what it is. You'll be fine. Doctor comes in and says, go home, drink lots of fluids, drink lots of Sprite, eat crackers and chicken noodle soup, and take Mucinex, and you'll be fine. Girl, I was like, yeah, let me go drink like garbage Sprite that's pure carbs. Let's get freaking crackers and chicken noodle soup and make myself even sicker than I already am. Just some of the stuff that these doctors are putting out there is just ridiculous. And I was pretty late into my pregnancy, and I thought, you're going to set me up for gestational diabetes if I eat all this garbage. Anyway, that's what happened to me. I'm just sharing my story. I have a lot of anger about it, if you can't tell. But I would love to hear some of the stuff that doctors have told you just along the, throughout your life that have maybe just been like, that's weird. Why would you recommend somebody eat that or take that or whatever it is? I just had to share my story with you. So I hope you have a good rest of your night, and remember that you're worth it. You can do it. And if you need any help, I'm here.